Hello out there, everyone. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you very much for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another video from me. And I know that this one just like sprung up on you guys by surprise. But I kind of wanted to talk about because it's like people's minds, for some reason, don't like to recall recent events, and they don't like to remember things or pay attention to things that they've been told. So when something else crops up, it's like everything else that happened before that was completely forgotten and the slate has just been completely wiped. So we're going to act as if this one thing, this isolated event, is everything instead of taking consideration for the whole of things that have happened. So I want to point out a few things to people that I've seen on Twitter, on different forums talking about this, and this is because of Rime being $10 more on the Nintendo Switch as opposed to every other platform that it's going to be on. Now, granted, everyone who says that they are not paying the extra money for the game, they are well within their rights to do that. I definitely wouldn't. I can get it on this platform for $10 less, and it released before this one did, and there's not any additional shit in this one. So why the fuck am I paying the extra money? Everybody's going to ask that question. Now, first thing I would like to address is the cost of cartridges. Look, Nintendo is using a format similar to SD. It's not going to cost a whole lot for cartridges to be manufactured. I don't care who the fuck it is. There are indie developers right now who could possibly, at this point, put out like 500,000 physical copies of a game for the Switch, and it wouldn't hit them extremely hard. It would hit them because they're a small company, but it's possible for them to do it, is what I'm saying. So, looking at the fact that Rime is going to be an additional $10 on the Switch, it's not because of the cost of the physical version. And digitally, like you would think that they would leave it the same price across the board. And people are going to say, oh, well, it's because of the different architecture and everything. It is costing them more money to translate it over. How many fucking times have we literally heard in the last 2 to 3 months that Nintendo's hardware is easy to port to from PC and from the PS4 at the very least? I don't know about Xbox One, but it's not too different from the PS4, so I would assume if it's easy to port from the PS4, it's not that difficult to port from the Xbox One. How does that escape everyone's head? It's like nobody's remembering Snake Pass. Nobody's remembering Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, which is coming out in like what, 10 days? 9-10 days? Those games were ported extremely fast, and it didn't cost the companies much money to do it. And I'm not even going to go with the bullshit excuse that it's because Tantalus is doing it, it's going to cost more money. Fuck that bullshit. Hell no. Like, especially seeing that Tantalus has been working closely with Nintendo a lot, I doubt it. And I'm pretty sure they know that damn hardware very well. So again, that shouldn't increase the cost. This right now is currently just price gouging. It's price gouging because it's a newer platform, the library isn't that big, and they know what people think of the platform already. They know the public opinion, so they're going to go ahead and use that to their advantage. And on top of that, they're hoping that they can get the people who don't pay much attention to anything in the media. They're like, well, these people will be willing to spend the extra money. They don't know any better. So let them go ahead and pay the extra $10, which is still unfucking fair to the people who are getting this shit. I'm like, if I were to expect anybody to do this, I would have expected Square Enix to pull this type of shit. I Am Setsuna is the same price on the Switch as it is on the PS4. I would have expected them to pull this type of shit. I'm like, what's the reason? Oh, there's portability. That's a built-in fucking platform feature. That's not something you have to add to. You don't pay for that type of shit. It's literally built into the platform. You get a dev kit, that shit is built into the platform. That is a feature of the platform. So that's not a good fucking excuse. Like, that's the worst excuse. Because it's something the console does itself, meaning you have no input on that on your own. But people wonder why I question the intelligence of the gaming community in general. Motherfuckers either don't read, they don't think, or they're just plain fucking stupid. And this is the type of shit that exonerates that. It exemplifies that. Because people, for some reason, have a lack of an ability to remember shit that happened before and things that were told to them before. If Nintendo went out their fucking way to make it easy for motherfuckers to put their shit on their platform, how in the fuck can you tell me that it's a hardware issue? Like, that's dumb. That's stupid. It's not a fucking hardware issue. Another thing is people saying blaming Nintendo for. Okay, did Nintendo make the game? Did they price the game? No. It's being put on their platform, but they didn't do that shit. They didn't make that choice. That's a choice made by the developer or the publisher. Most cases, publisher. That's them making that choice. That's them saying, fuck you guys, we don't give a shit that this is a new platform and that, hey, we'll do better putting pricing everything the same across the board. We'll do a lot better that way. It'll be more fair to people. No, we're going to make sure that people here have to pay more money for shit. And if you're not somebody who's in the loop or in the know about gaming, you get screwed over. And that's what they're banking on. I have a feeling that's the biggest thing that they're banking on. Because the Switch has been very popular. And a lot of people who commonly don't play video games, same with the Wii, are interested in getting the Switch. They won't know the fucking difference, is basically what people are thinking. But they also forget, like, they're selling this game at retail. So the very same people who see this game at retail for $30 on the Xbox One, PS4, will see it on the Switch for $40 and wonder why it's different. And you can't use a console's built-in feature as a reason for the price difference. You cannot. That is fucking completely wrong. But I just wanted to point out the stupidity of people not paying attention to things and not thinking about things going on around them. And I just realized this is the first video of the year that you guys are going to see my face in, and I'm looking scruffy as shit. But I don't really give a damn about that. It's just I had to get this video done quickly, and I'm doing it on my new phone. And I'm going to directly upload it from my phone. But again, it's bullshit. Straight bullshit. And you guys can take this video. You can tweet it to the developers. I don't give a fuck. It's bullshit. And unless that price is fair, is paired to everyone else, or you actually add some shit into the game, which I don't believe is going to be happening because the game is coming out it's not too far out. And there wouldn't be enough time for it. So, like, that's the one thing I do realize. Like, there's not enough time for that type of shit. You would have to add some stuff into the game that justifies that additional cost. And even then, I can understand why people wouldn't want to pay a different price. I mean, I personally would be willing if it was worth it. But I'm not everyone. I'm one out of millions and billions of people. But that's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. Until the next time, please enjoy your game and games. And you can expect more videos from me this week. Peace out.